New champions, betrayal, controversy, backlash, all in the WWE News Report today. Remember, for more videos like this, in-depth, exclusive, the most unapologetic SeanzViewEnt entertainment right here for you, because we believe in the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers, the suppliers of this show, and we're going to not waste any more of your valuable time. We're also talking heel turns. We're talking shocks. We're talking unexpected, all in the WWE rumors, the WWE gossip. We're going to break it all down because this is the showdown. This is where we give you the up to the minute. Again, this is why we do multiple videos a day, because we truly do believe in the viewers, the fans, the subscribers, and especially the channel members that make this show what it is. It has been definitely a very invigorating last 24 hours if you're a WWE fan. It isn't good to be alive on a Wednesday morning on February the 25th, 2026. Remember to hype, like, comment, and interact, because this is where it all goes down. We're talking vibes and recaps Wednesday morning, and this is how we're going to kick it off. Breaking news coming out as the Vanity Project wins the tag team titles during last night's WWE NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Vanity Project are on their way to big things. Also, backlash over Chelsea Green. What is going on with Chelsea Green? Well, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour and at this time, we are receiving word about Michael Hayes addressing backlash over Chelsea Green's comments on WWE Unreal. What do you think about WWE Unreal? Does it expose too much? Is it just enough? Should have never come out. What do you think about WWE Unreal, which is definitely raising a lot of eyebrows and is really giving you another perspective, another look into the business of the WWE? And again, guys, what do you think about one of the biggest betrayals this year so far? I know we're only 2 months into the year. It's still early. It's still the beginnings. But, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about Zaraya betraying Sol Ruka to ruin the women's title hopes during last night's NXT extravaganza? And boy, was it an extravaganza on NXT last night. Also, Miles Bourne wins the North American title during the 224 WWE NXT last night. Miles Bourne has arrived. He is here, ladies and gentlemen, and that is absolutely epic. What do you think about the future and the agenda of Miles Bourne, and what is it going to look like once he does come to the main roster of the WWE? Do you see him as a future star of WrestleMania? Also, Ilya LaFleur wins the WWE Speed title last night on NXT, and what was yet another shock. Another amazing feat. Again, ladies and gentlemen, NXT provided a lot of swerves and a lot of curves last night on the road to WrestleMania. Speaking about NXT's involvement with WrestleMania, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and newsletters, we could get 1 or 2 NXT matches at WrestleMania. What are your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions? We could see the NXT Championship defended at WrestleMania. Is that something you would be interested or invested in seeing? Or do you think WrestleMania should just be for the main roster of World Wrestling Entertainment's Raw and SmackDown? This morning's major WWE news and wrestling news breakdown covers historic fallout from last night's WWE TV again, where 3 new champions were shockingly crowned in a single night of absolute chaos and bedlam. We analyzed the backstage reaction to Triple H's decision to book 3 title changes on free television, signaling a massive new era for the company and completely resetting the landscape heading into the next premium live events. This WWE spoiler recap discusses whether title switches were a long-term plan or a last-minute mandate to boost the ratings. Also, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and newsletters at this time, and other massive news coming from the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Rumors are exploding regarding a huge debut in the WWE. Well, this one is unexpected. This one could be very, very calculated. This one could be very shocking. It could be very prevailing. Huge role for this star in the music industry, a potential role at WrestleMania 42, following what the future Women's World Champion Liv Morgan said. Viral pitch to bring the pop icon into the fold. We discuss whether TKO management is negotiating a deal for a celebrity appearance and how this could impact the women's division creative plans. This update provides a full scope of a historical night of title changes and mainstream buzz surrounding WWE's next major crossover attempt. And the pop star we're talking about, the icon we're talking about, the legendary name we're talking about, Britney Spears could be involved at WrestleMania 42. Also, we are hearing rumors and gossip of other celebrity involvement in WrestleMania 42, including Tom Brady of the NFL, who was once an NFL quarterback, now turned commentator. Do you want to see a Tom Brady or a Britney Spears at WrestleMania 42? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on that. Also, we got some more breaking news coming in right now. Jim Cornette unloads on babbling fool Donald Trump after the State of the Union address last night. Your thoughts, your comments, and your emotions on what Donald Trump had to say. Did you agree? Were you on the fence? Did you think it was a good talk session? Did you think it was over the top? Did you think it was overwhelming? Did you think it was a lot of drama? Did you think it was a lot of theatrics? Your thoughts, your comments on the State of the Union address of WWE. You got to remember this now. Sean will say, Sean, how does this tie into WWE? Donald Trump? Well, Donald Trump is a WWE Hall of Famer. Donald Trump did host 2 WrestleManias. Go look it up. Go check it. Go Google it up. Donald Trump did indeed do that. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, at this hour, Dustin Rhodes, Goldust, snaps at fans questioning his WWE no raise claim. Kiana James addresses triple threat victory over Charlotte Flair on SmackDown on Friday night on Sci-Fi. And yes, that was definitely something nobody saw coming again. I'll tell you what, this has been the weeks of shocks in the WWE, from AJ Styles' retirement, from AJ Styles going into the WWE Hall of Fame. And according to those in the know, it would appear as if it will be John Cena that will induct AJ Styles into the WWE Hall of Fame. He will be the man that on that night of Hall of Fame says, AJ Styles is going in. The Undertaker made the announcement, but John Cena will be the one that inducts AJ Styles into the WWE Hall of Fame, and that will be absolutely phenomenal for all the right purposes. Liv Morgan reveals how much creative input she has in WWE storylines. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And do you think Liv Morgan should have the creative input over her WWE persona, over her WWE career? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, the AEW Dynamite preview for tonight, February the 25th, the confirmed matches, the start time, and how to watch. I'm sure many of you know how to watch it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, we know the hate. We know the hatred. We know the backlash. We know the animosity between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here you're going to be in for yet another shock, another surprise, something you did not anticipate, something you did not expect. CM Punk breaks kayfabe very rarely and calls Seth Rollins one of the greatest superstars of the last decade. Boy, you want to talk about going on a limb. You want to talk about surprising. You want to talk about shocking. And we've used those 3 words a lot during this very episode. And we may not be done, not by a long shot. Now, why did this massive heel turn take place on NXT? Again, there was a lot of developments, a lot of storylines coming out of NXT last night. Remember, for more videos like this, click the bell, subscribe, turn on all notifications. Click the bell. Zaraya has now broke silence after Sol Ruka betrayal fallout last night on NXT. Also, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about the fallout, JC Jane trolls WWE NXT Universe after a 6-second title defense. Yes, you read that right. A 6-second title defense by JC Jane of NXT. Dustin Rhodes Goldust, once again in the news, again during this episode, the second time now. Dustin Rhodes goes on social media blocking spree after WWE return backlash. Is that something you would want to see? Is that something you'd be interested in seeing? Dustin Rhodes Goldust return to WWE in 2026. Women's title match and more booked for the March 3rd edition of WWE NXT. Also, an NXT Underground match has been added to the WWE Vengeance Day Premium Live event. Why can't a lot of these pay-per-views that NXT is so lucky and so You know, I, I just cannot believe that, Halloween Havoc and NXT Vengeance and the these used to be on WWE TV, like WWE, the main roster I'm talking about. And now NXT gets to have Halloween Havoc, they get to have Vengeance. You got to be kidding me with that, right? Why does NXT get all the good the good stuff, the good things, so to speak? Also, speaking about the WWE Hall of Fame, another name. Is the Dynamite Kid going to go into the WWE Hall of Fame? Well, if anyone deserves, if anyone's earned it in the tag team competition, the British Bulldogs, the Dynamite Kid, and the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith definitely deserve to go into it. But specifically, the Dynamite Kid's daughter launches a petition urging WWE Hall of Fame induction. The push to see the Dynamite Kid inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame is coming directly from his family. Again, one of the most turbulent, one of the greatest tag teams, one of the biggest powerhouses. You want to talk about the excellence of tag team division. The British Bulldogs exemplified that, especially the Dynamite Kid and the British Bulldog in the tag team ranks during the 80s. Make no mistake about that. Also, how WWE 2K26 star overall ratings are decided. For those of you that are into the video games, for those of you that play the video games, are you going to be buying WWE 2K26? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that video game. Also, breaking news as it concerns the WWE Smackdown. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, at this time, the WWE Smackdown viewership sees a slight increase for the February 20th episode 2026. WWE and 2K moved to dismiss a massive lawsuit over the bloodline gesture claim. Yeah, can you imagine that's what we're battling lawsuits over in 2026, over gestures, over fingers going up in the air? You got to be kidding me with that one. Tyra May Steele reveals Vince McMahon's personal call after Olympics gold win. Yes, imagine getting a private call by Vince McMahon. Triple H breaks silence on AJ Styles' Hall of Fame induction with an emotional message, which you can find and is revealed online. An absent AEW talent is awaiting approval for their in-ring return. And Rebel reveals severe physical deterioration amid cancer battle. Again, massive cancer battle in the world of professional wrestling. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to Rebel. Rocky Romero resigns with NJPW, and MJF admits that he didn't know who I was after Adam Cole's ankle injury. Again, MJF admitting he didn't know who I was. Also, at this time and at this hour here on The Surge, the splurge of Sean Entertainment, we give you more and more of what you've asked for, more and more of what you've anticipated. We are receiving. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got another news headline coming in right now, guys. As a matter of fact. So we got also, viewers, we got Stephanie Vicker reacts to boyfriend Miles Bourne WWE Championship win. And WWE Champion shares brutal response after quick title match. And again, we went over that. We discovered that. We brought that up again. It's all about your feedback. There is no nonsense. It is all on the up and up. What do you think about 3 new champions crowned? What do you think about Britney Spears? What do you think about Tom Brady perhaps being involved in WrestleMania? What do you think about all this and much more on the defiance of the brash and the brazen? Plenty more to come. Subscribe today.